Back we come to Viroqua High School. Ken Manning along with Tom Lohr, a Western Wisconsin video production. As we're getting ready for tonight's varsity action, let's turn the mic over to Tom with the starters for tonight's ball game.
All right, for North Crawford, we're going to have Sophie Ambrose, number 12. Number 14, Sarah Bransky. Number 21, Miranda Olson. Number 23, Elizabeth Stovey. Number 34, there's no 34 on there, is there?
Uh-oh.
Annie O'Brien, I think they said. But. So for a spirited crowd here we go.
That's for sure.
Viroqua's all in. It's great to see a good turnout.
Yes.
Haley Dregney, number 2. Senior number 4. Junior. Number 14, Rachel Deal. Freshman number 22, Emily Hubach. Junior number 24, Whitney Scrady. Senior number 34, Zoe Clark. She's the only senior on the Viroqua squad. So Viroqua trying to gain some confidence and experience here.
Well, and one of the things I was a little concerned about was with the senior and Zoe Clark last week during that game. She looked like, boy, she could have hyperextended that knee, but
yeah,
as it turned out, she was able to walk that off.
Unfortunate to lose Grace Stuber on this game.
Yeah, she's out with an injury here for a while, so we'll have to see how she does and, expect her to be back here before too long. Here comes our jump ball. It's going to be Dregney going up against 14 and Bransky, and the Trojans will come away with the first opportunity. Tom, I think one of the X factors here tonight in this ball game is going to be how Elizabeth Stovey does. She did not play in last year's ball game, which is the one that Viroqua was able to pick up a win.
Sure.
So we'll see how that all plays out. Well, speaking of, here's Stovey with the first shot. Or check that, that was O'Brien. Back it goes here to Stovey. Still no score here. And coming away with it on a nice rebound. That was 24 and Whitney Scrady.
The theme on that first possession is going to be they're going to let them play tonight.
I think so. I'm used to Scrady with a headband on. She doesn't have that headband on. She's going to mess up my play call here now. We're able to pick her up rather easily. Now we've got to look at the number just to make sure. Here's Dregney. Over the far side it goes on a quick pass. That's Clark, and her shot is up. No good. Clark gets her own rebound, put back up, and will not drop in. What a try there by Zoe Clark.
Well, nice job. I think Clark, first possession here just looks a lot more in control.
Yeah. Well, she did not have any ill effects of that leg potential injury. Not the way she was moving there. And she was actually playing really well last week on the knee.
Yeah, Royal was an unbridled defense.
Goodness.
Fast. And yeah, I just don't think the Viroqua squad was quite ready for that speed right on the first game of the year.
I would agree with you on that one. That was nuts. Well, nice job by Clark. She pops the first two in, and Viroqua will have the lead here at 2-0.
Three-quarter court defense on the part of Viroqua here.
Bransky got the ball across. Now here's Stovey. She'll spin, trying to get some help. We're going to get a foul on the floor. And it's going to go against 14 in Deal, right? Okay.
Yeah, Rachel Deal, yep.
Here's a shot up. That's a three, no good. And a rebound, ball bouncing around. Coming out of it is Dregney. She has a teammate out in front. She takes it herself, lays it up, and rolls around and drops through. Dregney had a teammate on that far right side out in front as well. It was a 3-on-1 break, and the Trojans not even close. O'Brien back up to the top with Stovey. Stovey with Deal covering her. Now a quick tie up here. Nice job by Scrady.
Now I've got,
or check that. Who was that?
I've got 21 as Miranda Olson, right?
Yeah. Did I say the wrong one?
Yeah,
I probably did.
Stovey's 23.
23. Right. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I got my numbers haywire.
Nah, no worries.
Here we go with Clark. She's going to look at a three, banks that one off the front of the rim. And coming away with it was Ambrose, or Ambrosi. Ambrosi probably, right? Back up to the top it goes. Bransky over here near side with O'Brien. Dropping down low, the bank shot, no good. Got her own rebound. And coming away with that rebound on the second missed shot was Dregney. Haley Dregney, I tell you what, she's not a very tall person, but she will fight for rebounds.
She's a scrapper and she's fast. And
put back up, good by Scrady. Yeah.
Nice hustle on the part of Scrady there.
Yep.
Gonna have a quick timeout on the part of North Crawford.
6-0 score. We'll do the same. And let's keep it right here. Culver's of Viroqua. That's where you can get a great tasting butter burger. Or crank it up a notch. It's the deluxe burger. Right here in Viroqua, where food is grown, not made. Home of the concrete mixer. Culver's hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. And remember, they offer a flavor of the day each and every day. Viroqua Booster Club, supporting the many teams of Viroqua High School. The Booster Club works closely with coaches and administration to assist in many ways. Thank you to the Viroqua Booster Club, fans, parents, and alumni for their great financial and moral support over the course of all these years. Main Street Mobile Mart, downtown Viroqua. Stop in and pick up your last-minute fishing requirements, bait to tackle, and even a quick snack. It's Viroqua's Mobile Mini Mart. Keep your vehicle running smoothly with Synergy Mobile Fuel. Rob and the whole gang wish everyone the best of luck during the 2021 season. To talk about some of our sponsors. We brought the sheet along. We better get those in when we can. Our thanks going out. I'm going to start about in the middle here, I think, tonight. And, Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge and Candy. We want to say thanks to Linda and Steve Schulte. Stop in there in Coon Valley. A lot of great items going on, as well as Vernon Communications Cooperative, where you're watching on their public channel 14, as well as the school channel 6. Also streaming on Twitch, thanks to Vernon Communications.
Off the timeout here, Ken, you're going to have Haley Rozeski.
Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry, Lily Rozeski coming in for, who the heck was it? Whitney Scrady.
Scrady, okay.
We've got Alana Christensen, a freshman, with her first action here. She played all of the JV game.
All right. Hubach, the other freshman, number 22, of course, with the starting role tonight. That skip pass goes awry, and Viroqua with the ball. Here's a putback up, no good by Clark. I tell you what, good try there by Zoe Clark.
Yeah, good hustle, getting her own rebound, getting that back up, and just couldn't get the ball to fall.
Down low it goes. We're going to get a foul. Clark, a little adamant on something there. Maybe she thought she had the ball. I don't know if the foul. Yeah, foul did go on her.
Refs can't be wrong all the time. They end up pulling Clark on the first foul there.
Yep.
So
O'Brien
she doesn't get in trouble like last year.
Yeah, O'Brien comes out as well. So both 34s out of the ball game here for the two teams. There's going to be a tip away. Viroqua will maintain. Rozeski will inbound.
Kate Quackenbush comes in for Clark, another freshman.
Yep. Tell you what, Kate had a nice JV ball game here. Here's a drive, a shot, no good by Deal, but just missed on the right side. Bransky coming across the timeline. Hubach was guarding her, right in her hip pocket. There's a tip away, but into the hands of the Trojans, and that was 21 and Olsen. Shot is up. That was a good-looking shot by Anna Chamberlain. Sophomore guard able to put that through. Now
good
the
ball
takeaway.
movement on the part of North Crawford when they were on offense.
Right,
Yes.
yeah. Quick takeaway here. Chamberlain, skip pass, cross court again. The shot, no good. Rebound, Quackenbush. Boy, what a great job there. To Christensen on the lead. Well, she was a little bit late on the look. It was 2-on-3, and the 3 were the Trojans. Sitting back there waiting, and they were able to pick it off.
Emily trying to get the jump ball there, just got a little overly aggressive, put her arm around and got that first foul.
Scrady back in. Hubach will come out for her first break.
Going to have Dragney come in for Christensen as well.
Thank you. Vernon Electric, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, helping us out tonight with the broadcast, as well as Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, Amanda Huff and all that great crew here on the north side of Viroqua. Of course, Vernon Electric out there on Saugstead Road in Westby. Trojans with the 6-2 deficit here, have the ball. Shot is up again. That one again, Chamberlain. That was overshot. 2-on-3, the break, and tipping the ball away was Chamberlain. And then the last to touch it, though, was Scrady, and she comes up limping, Tom.
Yeah, she kind of turned her ankle there. They were fighting for the ball all the way out of bounds there. Nice bounce pass opportunity for Rachel Deal. Tried to sneak the ball in there, just couldn't get it done.
Well, and the pass would have been a little sooner. There would have probably been a 2 or a very good chance for the connection, but that slight hesitation created the turnover. Here's a shot up by Bransky. She banked it in for 3. And it's 6-5. Viroqua. Here's Scrady coming down. She's going to stop. Left-handed shot. Rose off this weak side for the rebound. And I believe that was
Bransky.
Was that Bransky? Okay.
Yeah.
Bransky with the ball. Olsen on the far side. Now back up to the top with Chamberlain. Bounce pass in on the drive. A shot up. No, front of the rim. Scrady comes away with it. Bounce pass to Deal. Deal gets by the defender, and she laid it up, Tom. And a quick 30-second timeout here by head coach Terry Cena. We'll keep it right here. Here's a beautiful home located at 306 East Gillette Street in Viroqua. Brought to you by Carmen Fortune, your New Directions real estate expert. Be sure to give her a call at 608-606-2497. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, new appliances throughout. Contact Carmen today. Midbeast TV and Appliance, the place to go in Cashton for your Samsung, LG, Frigidaire, and more with kitchen appliances. Watch the playoff games and regular season events with the best large screen TV selection, all from Midbeast TV and Appliance. Excellent, friendly, and knowledgeable service department as well. That's Midbeast, downtown Cashton.
Both teams, they both look improved over last year. I will say that. I went and watched that game at North Crawford. It was a little bit ragged at the end of the season, so nice to see a game at the beginning of the year here.
Right.
And they're both pushing the ball up and down the court. It's nice to see a little quicker pace offense, especially on the part of Viroqua.
Right. Well, our thanks going out to VMH, that's Vernon Memorial Healthcare, right here on the south, the south part of downtown Viroqua. Our thanks also on the south side is the VFW of Viroqua. Thanks to Mr. Sherry and all the crew down that direction, as well as the Viroqua Booster Club, Carl Zuby, and that fine team helping us out with the broadcast this evening. They'll bring the ball across the timeline here. Again, Chamberlain back up to the top with Bransky. Far side is Olsen. Bounce pass in from O'Brien, and the ball bounces out of bounds. Let's see who's going to get it.
Going to be North Crawford ball.
Okay.
Odd that Dregney didn't hustle for that ball. I think she thought it was Viroqua's.
Here's a shot up. That's a bank shot by O'Brien. That's good, and now 8-7. The Hawks with the 1-point lead, trying to get the turnover. Here's a shot up, front of the rim, no good on the bank, and O'Brien comes down with it. And a quick handoff here to Bransky, down low. They'll kick it back out, a three on the way. Whoa, that was a pretty looking shot. And the Trojans have the lead at 10-8. Scrady comes around looking, goes inside, nice move. Zoe Clark, Tom, that was a good spin.
Nice pass on the part of Scrady, identifying that. And yeah, actually Clark moved off kind of worked off the pass and worked the post at the same time. It was a nice move.
Well, unfortunate pass by the Trojans that goes out of bounds, so Viroqua will pick up the ball. Clark gets it in to Hubach, who has now re-entered the ball game. Christensen on the far side nearly lost the handle, gets it back up to the top here. And now Dregney to Hubach. And Quackenbush, a lot of freshmen in there on this team for the Blackhawks. Toss inside, Clark just a half a step late getting there. There is Dregney trying to block that one, but just too much power and too much position right there for Stovey.
Yeah. Dregney out flirting with her second foul there, too. Just got to realize she was out of position.
Right. Got to be a little careful. That shot is off to the left on the bank, and coming down with it, or actually Stovey able to round it up. Now the Trojans with that 2-point lead looking to add more. Inside to Stovey, blocked in there. Dregney or Clark, and now Clark rips the ball away. O'Brien never had a chance on that one. Here comes Dregney. Oh, land of the Giants there. She winds up with 3 defenders in front of her. Lost the handle, Tom, and Trojans defense dropped back really very quickly.
Yeah, good identification on their part. They just kind of let her loose control of the ball and not get a silly foul.
Yep. Liv Chamberlain comes into the ball game for O'Brien. That's number 20. She's playing down low in the post, now coming back out on the defensive side. Well, a long three by Allie Chamberlain, and it's 15-10. Here's a drive off the front of the rim by Deal, no good. Liv Chamberlain with the rebound. Our thanks going out to the Viroqua Dental Center. That's Dr. Leanne Klum on the north side of Viroqua, bringing you tonight's ball game. Taking a quick look here, they'll go down low to Chamberlain. Liv kicks it back out to the top. This is a three on the way, no good. And a rebound coming away by Quackenbush. And now we're going to get a travel as Liv Chamberlain had the ball, but a little shuffle step going on.
I think Zoe Clark thought that was her second foul.
Thanks to the Varsity Funeral Home supporting today's broadcast. You'll find Varsity Funeral Home in our surrounding communities. After this possession, we'll turn the mic over to Tom. Right now, it's Quackenbush kicking the ball out. Here comes Clark on the drive, and she's going to be fouled as somebody collapsed in on her real quick. It might be against Ambrosi. We'll have to wait and see. And that's who it is. That's number 2 for her, number 2 for the team. 3 fouls for Viroqua. Let's turn the mic over to you, Tom.
Well, thank you, Ken. Zoe Clark shooting nice free throws here tonight. Free throws, I should say. And sinks the first of 2.
Tonight's ball game brought to you by the Westby Co-op Creamery. Check out all of your favorite dairy products in their store downtown Westby.
Stovey on the rebound for the Trojans. Gonna have Bransky bringing the ball up, passes it over here to Olsen. Olsen to O'Brien. And I didn't realize, see what happened there.
Well,
Ken.
I tell you what, Hubach, with those quick hands, I think she might have tipped it a little bit and then off the hands of Bransky. And so a nice defensive play by Hubach.
Deal gets the ball and shoots a three over the top of the backboard. That is Liv Chamberlain with the rebound to Bransky. Bransky to O'Brien. O'Brien sees an open shot opportunity, takes it. Rebound by Chamberlain. And then on the ensuing shot, gets a rebound from Quackenbush. Push the ball up. Rachel Deal loses the handle on that. Bransky gets a hold of it. Bransky over here to Olsen. Olsen gets the ball back, shoots. Rebound to Zoe Clark. Zoe Clark gives it to Hubach. Hubach pushes the ball up to Deal on the right wing. Deal goes in. It's got to take her time with that layup a little bit. A little hurried. Nice opportunity there, but fails. Rebound, it was O'Brien. Is that who got the rebound?
I think it was.
To Bransky. Bransky to Olsen to O'Brien on the top of the key. She tries to sneak that ball back door, and Hubach ends up putting the ball back to Deal. Nice pass.
Tell you what,
fast break.
That was a beautiful play defensively by Hubach, using the opposite hand to pick up the steal, and then a terrific pass for the layup.
So we're going to have right at the half court line here, we're going to have a foul on Stovey. Clark kind of sneaks around her along the sideline.
Some bright future here for the Blackhawks.
Didn't look like there was room.
Yeah.
Definitely a faster paced game than we're used to seeing here the last few years.
Again, but with a young team like this, they're really picking up the pace and the philosophy, of course, of Coach Terry Sina.
So Hubach sends it over to Deal, who drives the basket, tries to shoot a runner shot and misses. Olsen passes it over here to Chamberlain. Chamberlain to O'Brien. O'Brien with a three-point opportunity. Gets rebound from Stovey. Stovey back up. Ends up off a number of players out of bounds. Chamberlain, I think it was that. That's Liv Chamberlain. Ends up off her hands, out of bounds.
Right.
Viroqua brings the ball up. Hubach pushes it back to Deal. Deal takes a three-point shot, shoots and misses it. Rebound to Quackenbush. O'Brien and Quackenbush fighting for the ball, and that's going to be a jump ball. Okay. Well, North Crawford's going to take a timeout.
And we can keep it right here.
The Daily Brew Company, family owned. The Oleroots and Cades invite you to stop in. Try the many delicious items on their menu. Looking forward to seeing all of you from your friends at the Daily Brew Company on the north side of Westby, 100 Washington Street. Call 634-4001. Cade Clearing, fully insured for your protection. Call for a free estimate today when it comes to tree removal. Contact Brett, 608-615-0827, or Riley at 608-632-3678 when it comes to clearing out old tree stumps or taking down hazardous trees. Cade Clearing, the place to go.
Coon Valley Telecommunications, serving Stoddard, Coon Valley, and the Chaseburg communities with state-of-the-art communication services, cable television, phone service, high-speed internet, and computer repair. Contact Coon Valley Telecommunications, 452-3101, and their friendly staff work quickly to get you up and running. That's Coon Valley Telecommunications. Some of our terrific sponsors, and of course the Westby Co-op Credit Union, now with 9 area offices. Thanks to Kevin Hauser and that great crew. American Family Insurance, that's the Miranda Wright Agency. You'll find her offices located in Westby and Viroqua. Don't forget ADRC, the Asian and Disability Resource Center of Vernon County, located here in Viroqua. If you know of a senior citizen or disabled citizen that's in a bit of a spot, be sure to contact ADRC. And finally, the Bank of Cash and Scott Wall and that terrific crew, bringing you a lot of great help and support financially when you need it. Be sure to contact them or stop in on their new facility on Front Street.
Well, thank you, Ken. Chamberlain's going to inbound the ball to Olson here. Olson over to O'Brien on the right wing. O'Brien passes it back to Chamberlain. Chamberlain pumps the ball down into the high post to Stovey. Stovey back to Olson, back to O'Brien. O'Brien with a shot on the far, I don't think it was a three-point opportunity, but a 12-foot jump shot. Olson dribbles the ball around. Let's North Crawford set up. Tries to get the ball into Chamberlain. Rachel Deal steals it. Nice.
Oh, that was a nice play.
Nice pass. Nice play. Hubac ends up gathering the ball, getting it up on the backboard for a layup and the foul.
Well, and terrific vision there, too, by Deal, as she realized that Hubac was by herself behind the defense, and they couldn't see her.
Hubac to shoot one. She makes good on that. Viroqua comes back here now from a 5-point deficit. They're going to go up by one, 16-15. Nice battle here brewing between the North Crawford Trojans and the Viroqua Blackhawks. Bransky brings the ball up with pressure from the Blackhawks. Chamberlain with a quick trigger on the right wing, shoots a 3-point shot. Deal tries to hand the ball off kind of at the half-court line, flirting with a over and back opportunity to Hubac. Hubac gets the ball stolen, and it gets pushed out of bounds by North Crawford. So Stovey and Clark end up fighting for that inbounds pass, and Clark bounces it out of bounds on the far sideline, close to the North Crawford bench. Anna Chamberlain's going to inbound to Sarah Bransky. Bransky's going to try to bring the ball down the left-hand side to Olson, who gets the ball and shoots a 3-point shot, airballs it, rebound to Zoe Clark, who is going to immediately pump that ball, push the ball up the court, and Rachel Deal ends up getting it blocked. I believe that was O'Brien or Bransky, I'm not sure. Bransky back over on the left wing. So Olson's going to drive that ball. Bounce passes to O'Brien on the top of the key, or I should say the high post. Out to Stovey on the left wing. Stovey brings it over here on the right side. Tries to penetrate. And going to end up being a blocking foul on the part of Haley Dregney. That is Dregny's first foul. Rachel Deal's going to come out. Whitney Strady's going to come in. North Crawford pumps the ball into O'Brien, who immediately tries to put the ball in the low post to Stovey. It's stolen away by Lily Rozeski. Whitney Strady with a nice drive and a nice left-handed shot attempt. Tries to get her own rebound, and O'Brien ends up losing that out of bounds. It's going to be Viroqua ball on the baseline. Lily Rozeski is going to bring it in, puts it straight to Zoe Clark, who tries to think about shooting that ball and drives off the fake shot attempt and ends up losing the handle on it and falls down at the free throw line there, and ball goes out of bounds back to Crawford. Bransky brings the ball up, challenged by Hubac here on defense. It's going to get picked or screened by Olson on top, who they're trying to kind of run a pick play here, give and go type play to Stovey, and Stovey ends up getting the ball stolen. O'Brien's going to have a foul called on her on the Strady drive on the far wing. It's going to be her second. Kate Quackenbush somehow snuck back in this game. I didn't even see her come back in. So Lily pumps it into Strady, who puts it back out to Dregney. Emily Hubach with the three-point attempt. Little long, goes over the top of the back side of the rim and the backboard. No good. Bransky with the three-point attempt. Bounces off the back of the rim, up in the air. Haley Dregney gets the rebound. They quickly move it across the timeline to Scrady on the far right wing. Over to Lily Rozeski over there in the corner. Back to Haley Dregney with the three-point attempt, who's off the mark. Haley tries to tie that ball up, ends up falling down. Goes back to Stovey, who puts it back to Bransky, bringing the ball up. Emily Hubach with some nice full-court defense there, trying to challenge that Bransky the whole way up. Might wear her down by the end of the game. Now that's number 12. She's new. Ambrosi tries to give it back to Bransky, who gives it to Hubach, steals it. Nice pass across the court to Whitney Scrady, who gets that layup up and in. Hubach, 18-15 your score. Viroqua up by 3.
Again, Hubach with that defense, and then great vision again, Tom. That's a freshman out there doing that.
This is an 8-0 Viroqua run here, right, Ken?
Yeah.
Wow.
Right. Again, Hubach battling underneath there for that rebound, and jump ball situation, I believe, goes to Viroqua.
I think Viroqua was out to an early lead, and they kind of lulled asleep a little bit.
Yeah.
Once North Crawford came back to go ahead, it seems like Viroqua's got a little fire in their step, and they're playing aggressive basketball here. Hubach over to Scrady on the right side, brings the ball up, brings it back to center court, enters the ball down into Hubach, who has a nice pass down here to Deal, who just can't get that ball up and in. Rebound to North Crawford. Olsen on the far left wing tries to put that ball into O'Brien. Challenged by Scrady, out of bounds, off her hands. North Crawford's going to bring this ball off the baseline. Chamberlain to enter the ball. O'Brien back to Olsen. Olsen with a three-point attempt. Air ball and misses. Brings it back in. Bransky with good hustle there.
Wow, look out there.
Whoa. All tempers are a little fiery here tonight. Stovey with aggressive play down there, wrestles the ball away from Viroqua. Chamberlain with another three-point attempt. Rebound to Hubach, who quickly gives it to Deal, and Deal realizes she couldn't make that shot, passes it to Kate Quackenbush, who has a nice little 8-foot shot up and in. Viroqua is up by 5 on a 10-0 run here.
We'll keep
Nordic Lanes on the north side of Westby, a proud sponsor of today's wrestling event. Scott and Susan Sordahl wishing all the best to the area wrestlers. Be sure to stop in at Nordic Lanes as they offer a full menu, including the best pizza in the area. And don't forget that mouth-watering specials that they have throughout the week. Good luck once again to our area wrestlers. The Varsity Funeral Home, dedicated to serving area families in time of need. Caring, professional guidance, always a must. Contact Gina Sherry for reliable, compassionate care. The loss of the life of a loved one is always a stressful time. Turn to Varsity Funeral Home, Westby and Viroqua.
More about some of our fine sponsors. While Bobby John's back in action, thanks to Sam Balto and his wife Jolene. They're in Cashton. Cade Clearing helping us out. Contact Brett or Riley. Brett's phone number is 608-615-0827 and Riley 608-632-3678. Thanks to Carmen Fortune, your local New Directions real estate expert. A lot of new listings going on there. Be sure to contact Carmen at 608-606-2497. Thanks to Kevin Kirkin and Courtney Kuzi, Cashton Building Supply, bringing you tonight's ball game. Of course, they're located in downtown Cashton. John Mislevicek at Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op. Be sure to contact him or stop down and check out the premium Bear Mountain Fuel pellets that they have for sale. And Coon Valley Telecommunications bringing you the action here. Hope you're enjoying on Channel 6. Just was kind of understanding that Channel 7 might not be working with the Westby girls basketball game. We apologize for that. Things looked like it was going to be working, but something went awry.
Oh, that's no good.
No, that's but I know Dan Grass is there taping. We'll get that tape delayed on as soon as possible for everyone.
Well, here we go with about a minute, 40 seconds left. Viroqua up 20-15. North Crawford trying to get something going here. Stovey gets the ball over here on the right wing, passes it to the center of the court. That is Bransky, passes it over to Olsen, who back into Bransky. She ends up a nice little give and go type play.
Yeah.
Ends up
Jump hook in there.
nice little hook shot, 20-17. Viroqua still up by 3. You got Christensen, passes it to Deal, back to Scrady. Nice little form shot, gets that ball up and in.
And she's a lefty, and that kind of throws you off a touch.
Yeah. Rachel Deal trying to work Bransky the whole way up the court, and Christensen ends up kind of hustling for the, oh no, that's Whitney Scrady, hustling for the loose ball, and her and Olsen tie it up. That is a jump ball going to the favor of the North Crawford Trojans, and Stovey inbounds it to O'Brien, who puts the ball up. Nice rebound by Christensen. Pushes it to Deal, who gets that ball.
Wow.
Nice passing here by Viroqua.
Just
pushes
off
it
the
to Kate
fingertip.
Quackenbush, who gathers herself, gets that ball to fall. 24-17 your score. Haley Dregney defending the right-hand dribble of Stovey. Moransky puts the ball up and in. Nice rebound by O'Brien, who kind of slides in there and gets that short basket to fall. 24-19. Scrady over to Quackenbush, over to Deal, who gets the 3 to fall. And,
Bank that one in.
Wow. So there's your halftime score, 27-19. Favor of Viroqua over North Crawford.
Well, our thanks going out to a couple more of our sponsors before we take that halftime break. Cashton Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson and that great crew out there in Highway 27. And, well, how about Culver's right here in Viroqua? Looks like they have the dining room open now after 4 o'clock. When I drove by, it was a little after 5. And also, the Cade and Oleroods invite you to stop in at the Daily Brew on the north side of Westby. Well, 9.5 minutes to go here, and we'll be back with more action. We'll kind of peel back here. They've got some kids coming out. They're going to do a little basketball skills. We'll let you watch that, and we'll let you watch it in quiet. We're going to turn our mics down. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Eagle Title Company, located on the north side of Coon Valley, 95 Central Avenue. Be sure to stop in, talk to Lori Holte regarding the 5 things not to do during your new property closing. Peace of mind and solid protection for you, the consumer, during your new purchase. Lori Holte, working only in Vernon, Monroe, and La Crosse counties to serve you.
Premier Co-op, serving members since 1893. Your corporate office located in Mount Horeb. Other sites include Cashton, Lafarge, Richland Center, Viroqua, Eastman, and Westby. Best of luck to all the area teams throughout the season, and they wish all of you a happy and prosperous new year.
Embroidery and more. For quality embroidery, sewing services, screen printing, and promotional products at reasonable rates. Be sure to stop in, see Greg Danes at their location, 210D Swigum Road in Westby. Get the job done right the first time. Best of luck to the Norsemen, Eagles, and Blackhawks throughout the year.
Stoddard, DeSoto, Ferryville. It's not hard to figure out where Riverbank got its name. Those three communities are where Riverbank started. Now that Riverbank has grown to serve communities in Bangor, Berry Mills, Coon Valley, Holman, La Crosse, Sparta, Toma, and Westby, the same close community spirit that brought us together is still there. Friendly, personal service, understanding the customer's needs, and going the extra distance in providing service. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back we come. Let's take a quick look at a couple more of our sponsors before we get things rolling here. Eagle Title Company helping us out tonight. Lori Holte, along with, Sarah back there in Coon Valley. Embroidery and Mark, Greg Danes and crew out there at 210D Swigum Road. And, of course, right here in Viroqua is Mark Evinger. Evinger's Equipment Sales and Service. Take a look at all that Mark has to offer there. And, of course, they service what they sell. Our thanks also, finally, to Gunnarsson Health. It's the Viroqua Clinic, part of that great Gunnarsson Health system. The Viroqua Clinic serving the area and surrounding communities with quality care. Well, Tom, you take a look at, as you mentioned, Viroqua. We were talking a little bit about this during the halftime, and the kids got a little bit of an early lead, but then lost it, and then a freshman sparked the comeback.
Yeah, nice play by Emily Hubach, just with great passing. I think actually started that rally back, and North Crawford has been a formidable opponent tonight with aggressive defense, and they've got some big bodies and they're playing tough, and so Viroqua's going to have to work to finish this game out here, and hopefully we can walk out of here with their first win.
Right now, Clark will inbound to Deal, who goes over to Scrady on this wing, comes back across the top of the lane to Clark. Clark back up here with Dregney. She looks to drive for the layup, a little bit too strong, and Bransky coming away with a great idea there by Haley Dregney, being aggressive, going after a layup attempt.
It's got to go a little more towards the rim, I think, and not away from it. She'll probably get a foul call there.
It looked like the angle when it left, rolled off the rim. It was just too great of an angle for it to drop through. Here is Hubach now. She'll drive, layup. That's the too strong. Went right up over the top, and on the other side where Stovey was waiting for it. And again, the X factor, as we mentioned earlier at the beginning of this ball game, is Stovey. Maybe an X factor here is Deal. She's quick and nearly came up with the takeaway. Stovey will inbound. Waiting for the skip pass, but nope, they'll come over here to 21 again in Olsen. She'll drive, bounce pass down low to O'Brien. Back out to Olsen, and now Bransky. Bransky with a little head nod and tipping it away here. That might have been Deal. Now it's Hubach. She looks for the layup. No foul called. And now foot on the line. That was that Stovey down there? That's who it was.
Oh, really?
Stovey was battling Hubach. and forgot where her foot was.
Tough judgment call there.
Boy, that was, yeah. That is going to stay where?
Going to be with Viroqua.
Okay.
Well, he called a foul.
They did.
Huh.
I didn't see the foul. I saw the ball bouncing away.
That's the third on Ambrosi.
Wow. She's going to have to be a little careful now. Here's a shot up. No. Rebound. Stovey ripping that one away from Scrady. Tell you what, you do not get in the way of Stovey. She'll rip that ball away from you. Well, there's a foul underneath here. Clark behind knocks down O'Brien, but she helps her up, walks away and says, well, okay.
Well, I think that was a control foul call on the part of the ref. Just getting a little bit grinding and a little rough here.
Yeah, you want to keep it in check. 3 fouls there on Clark. And I tell you what, the Viroqua crowd wanted a 5-second call. There's quick hands by Hubach, but able to recover was Bransky. Bounce pass inside right into the hands of Clark, and she'll go over here to the far side. That was Deal. Now Scrady with the ball. Back up to the middle. Clark says, why not? A little bit strong, back of the rim. Long rebound here. Tom, a little bit haphazard in one way.
Yeah, it's a little helter-skelter all the way around.
It just kind of feels like that a little bit. And I'm like, well, it might be me.
Both teams trying to assert themselves to take control here in this second half. North Crawford, I think, just trying to get a score and get Viroqua in a little defense position. But
yeah.
Nice job on Scrady's part.
Yeah,
there.
Speaking of a scorer, she took that one from coast to coast, didn't she? And it's now 29-19. We're going to get a foul here.
It's going to be on Hubach.
Oh, wow. Okay. That should be number 1 on her, though, isn't it? Oh, 2. Okay. I missed the first one.
Surprised Coach Cena's got Clark in there yet.
Yeah,
as much as she likes to get fouls.
3 fouls in there. You want to be careful. 5-second call. Haley Dregney doing a great job there. Stovey not happy about that one.
No, she's not going to earn herself any favors doing that.
Yeah. Teammates really kind of got stuck in a little bit of quicksand or something there. They were not moving around.
A lot better feet on Viroqua's part. I mean, a lot better defensive feet, keeping with the player. And they're a quick bunch.
Here's Dio Quackenbush now back in the ball game. Clark on the drive. She'll look for that layup, and it dropped off on the left side. Quackenbush was there and had it blocked by guess who? Stovey.
Yeah, she's an enforcer.
Here's O'Brien right back in, at the feet of Stovey. And somehow, that is a tough one, you're right. Bransky able to come up with the loose ball, though. Back in it goes. And now we got all kinds of people on the floor.
Hubach in the middle of the action.
I was going to say, who's Viroqua? You got to figure it was Hubach. She knows no fear.
No, she's scrappy. Coming out of the game for Scrady.
Okay.
Scrady's coming in, I should say.
She'll get a short rest and be back in there hustling in just a couple of moments. Lob pass inside. The shot is up. No good. That was O'Brien. And the ball goes back. Bransky apparently the last to touch it.
Well, Rachel Deal got caught just kind of watching and waiting for that ball to come to her. She's probably got to go to it. Bransky with some good hustle.
Here's the play now. Back into Scrady. Kicks it out. Deal for 3. Just missed on that one. But I tell you what, right on target, just a little bit strong.
Nice take there. It was open. She almost had to take it.
Over the far side it goes. Thanks to Midby's TV and Appliance. Hope you're watching on some of their great Samsung TVs from Cashton. Well, there's Stovey with the hit. Also enjoying tonight's broadcast thanks to Main Street Mobile Mart, the only family-owned convenience store here in Viroqua, and Main Street Designs in Westby. That's Leah Kroon. Great haircuts and style. Be sure to check that out. Well, a timeout here on the floor. We also want to say thanks to Lynn's Home Center, Dwayne Lind and that great crew. Another new sponsor bringing you tonight's action. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
Well, I'd agree with that. I've been in there a few times.
Isn't that a store?
It's quite the variety.
ADRC of Vernon County, supporting elderly and the disabled. 402 Courthouse Square. The ADRC of Vernon County is looking for volunteer drivers in Hillsborough, Lafarge, and Ontario. Help transport your neighbors to medical appointments or for daily errands. Mileage reimbursement is available. Call Vernon County's Aging and Disability Resource Center today.
Life is full of bumps and bruises. Having a primary care provider to support you through all of life's obstacles is very important. That's where Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers come into play. They focus on integrated health care through all of their departments: medical, dental, behavioral health, chiropractic, acupuncture, and pharmacy services. Scenic Bluffs Community Health Centers.
A short timeout here for the Blackhawks. They called a 30-second timeout. And again, thanks to all those terrific sponsors helping us out here. 14-15 to go in the ball game, and Viroqua, Tom, out in front here by 8. And you kind of sense they need to slow things down a little bit again. Protect that lead.
Get control and take shots when they're there. And if not, move the ball. Maybe try to get North Crawford in some foul trouble here.
Right. There's Stovey coming up over the top of Clark. And it will stay with Viroqua. Lily Rozeski into the ball game. She'll inbound.
Lily hasn't even fouled anybody tonight.
That ball is tipped away. Who's going to have it? Staying with Viroqua yet.
Some confusion. I don't think the refs quite saw it, but
yeah. They'll try again. They'll get the ball into Deal on the baseline. Wants to kick it back out. Nice bounce pass. Coming down the middle of the lane on that left side was Zoe Clark, and that was an easy two-time.
I think Rachel felt like she had to do something there. She was in good position for that bounce pass. She was patient, and Zoe made a nice cut.
Here is a shot, a little bit strong. That was Stovey, of course. Now Bransky with the shot. No. Rebound. Last touch. Rozeski had it tipped off her fingertips. She just couldn't quite pull it in. Couple replacements. Well, coming back in, Quackenbush and Hubach. Clark will get a quick break, and so will Deal. Another 5-second call, Tom. That's the second one in this half.
Oh, that's a nice trend.
Well, that defense.
That is a really big hustle call.
Yeah. Here's Scrady. She'll come down here to Rozeski. Cross court, zip between a couple of players. Dregney lost the handle. The legs just didn't work for her on that one. And you'll see that happen every once in a while. Bransky's going to stop and pop in and out, no good. Into the hands of Hubach. And she'll try to work her way around here with Bransky right on top. Over to Quackenbush. She'll make the drive. And Liv Chamberlain comes in and was going to be body check foul here on Quackenbush.
Well, a lot of hustle on part of both these teams. They're really working for their first win.
Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast out there at Nordic Lanes on the north side of Westby. We thank Scott and Sue Sordahl for their terrific help. And, of course, don't forget Premier Co-op. Since 1893, they've been supporting the agricultural industry. Here's a three on the way off to the left here. No good. And into the hands it goes with Hubach. Tried to get cross court, but I tell you what, Bransky had a pretty good angle on that one. Scrady couldn't quite reach it.
Yeah, Hubach kind of telegraphed that one a little bit to us.
Tell you what, she's been playing pretty well. We can give her one.
Right.
Going to get a foul here. Well, I tell you what, I think
going to get her third on Hubach.
Yeah. And Hubach kind of took one in the side of the head there with Stovey. She was moving those arms around.
Glad it was her. I wouldn't want to be me.
No. There's a nice little shot. That was Ambrosi with the little, about 7-footer there. A little floater. Shot up, no, by Scrady. Weak side rebound, Ambrosi. 12-12 to go here in the ball game. Still an 8-point advantage here for the Blackhawks. Here comes Chamberlain. That's Allie. The shot is up, banking it in. I think she had one of those on the JV game.
Yeah, she likes to shoot those. That's kind of her spot there.
When she has a nice high arcing shot, and it's not a hard fast shot, it's a soft shot, and you need that if you're going to bank it.
Right.
31-26, Viroqua. Chamberlain again with the ball. She'll go back over. She's going to try again. Same spot, same result. This one knifed through, though, for a quick three. And we're going to take a break here as head coach Terry Sina calls a timeout. Let's see what do we have here. It is a full timeout. We'll do the same.
Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, located at 113 Cactus Drive in Chaseburg. Be sure to give John Maslevicek or any of his team members a call. 483-2194. Quick and friendly service. Fuel to fertilizers, feed rations to livestock health. Is Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op.
Oh, thanks. We had sealants do Stainmaster Pet Protect carpet, so it's really easy to clean.
Mom, can I bring the garden hose into my bedroom?
The what? Why?
Me and Max took a shortcut through the woods and we're kinda...
Do not take another step, either of you. Did I mention I love Stainmaster Pet Protect carpet?
Sealant's Carpetland floors to go in Coon Valley, where the #1 priority is you.
Basically, if you can step on it, Sealant sells it.
Can I still bring a hose into my bedroom?
That'll be a no.
Back we come. Our thanks going out to Levon and Michelle Felton. That, of course, is Sleepy Hollow with their 3 facilities here in Viroqua. And in Coon Valley, it's the Sealands Carpetland. Tim's motto, if you walk on it, they sell it. And I think he's probably right on that, Well, we're going to get a foul here, and that foul is going to go on
Stovey.
Stovey, that's
Her
number
second.
2, okay. 11:21 to go. Clark gets that one to drop.
I have a hunch that was the timeout talk there. They want to try to slow the game down a little bit, get down the post, and try to get some of those key North Crawford players in foul trouble.
Right, yeah. Well, coming back into the ball game, 21 in Olsen. She was out for a little bit of time. Second shot off here to the near side. Stovey runs it down and gets it to Bransky. Bransky across that timeline over here to the near side it goes. Nice bounce pass in. Stovey knew what to do with it. Quackenbush in here to Scrady. North Crawford a little more deliberate on that last possession there, Tom.
Well, they've kind of gathered themselves offensively, I think, and a little less helter-skelter, more methodical. Working to the strength of their team. And, wow, good hustle on that part of Deal. Trying to get that ball bounced out of bounds.
Quick pass down court. Nobody there defensively for Viroqua. Now a reach-in foul by Bransky, and that will help the Blackhawks.
Yeah, they inch one closer to bonus.
Yeah. 4 team fouls for the Trojans, 3 for the Blackhawks. Back into the ballgame is Hubach.
Going to have Anna Chamberlain come in for Sophie Ambrosi.
Okay.
For North Crawford.
Hubach gets the ball across the timeline to Dregney. Inside pass. It got away. Deal wanted to bounce pass over to the far side where I think it was going to be Hubac, but the ball rolled the wrong direction.
Kind of lost the handle on it.
And that's the key. It rolled. You're right. Lost the handle. Again, just how to slow the game down to your advantage. They're working on it. We hit the 10-15 mark of the ball game. Stovey backs out, takes a look. Here's a pick set up here. Dregney gets through that one, as does Stovey. Lost the handle. Stovey not able to, or check that. Bransky not able to get it. Nice lead pass, and the layup's good. Zoe Clark with a beautiful little toss here to Deal, Tom.
Zoe took her time to pass that. It was almost too late, but Deal able to get that ball up in for layup.
Just got enough on it to roll over the top and drop in. There's a little give and go, bounce pass, skip now across, and Bransky not able to bank that one in. Ball tipped away from Clark, but into the hands of Hubac. Now Emily will slow things down. Over to Haley. Haley's bank is good for three.
She called it glass, I heard her.
Yeah, way up here. Got to hear that one. 37-33. Wow, some excitement here. Tom, let's just turn it over to you. You got it.
Oh, hey, yeah. Thank you. I've got so into the game. Zoe Clark's flirting with her last foul.
I know.
Her fourth one.
Fourth one. She got to be careful.
So, yeah, they tie it up. Ends up possession arrow coming back to North Crawford. So, North Crawford's kind of turned into the Elizabeth Stovey show. Yeah. Surprising they pulled out Chamberlain with the hot hand.
Right.
Know. Yeah, she's not in there.
She had 2 threes in back-to-back.
Yeah, she went on the bench. But that must be Olsen. So Olsen tries to pump it into the post, into Stovey. She ends up losing the ball out of bounds. Viroqua. So North Crawford's going to go into a full defensive set here. Viroqua, I think is going to like that. They kind of want to run the ball anyway. And that's going to come back into the hands of Viroqua, off the hands. I think Stovey tapped it, or Olsen. So Quackenbush, the freshman, throwing it out of bounds on the baseline. Tipped by Stovey out to Deal, over to Dregney. And Dregney kind of throws a low pass to Quackenbush there. Quackenbush can't get it. Loses it back to Bransky. Bransky trying to dribble over here on the left side, being harassed by Hubac. Hubac just a little overly aggressive there. Gets her 4th foul, I believe.
Wow, it is.
So
You're right.
Scrady's going to come in for Hubac, who has 4. Stovey forces it to Bransky. Rachel Deal gets the layup and just hurries the shot. Ends up hitting the rim, back to Bransky at the rebound. Over to Olsen. Stovey tries going in on the left-hand side here and sneaking a shot in. Ends up getting tapped out by Zoe Clark.
Well, and I think what happened there was, I think Clark had it, but then behind her was Chamberlain, and I think Chamberlain just kind of pushed Zoe's hand a little bit.
So Stovey right out to Bransky, over to, that is going to be Liv Chamberlain, into Stovey. And let's see, is that going to be Dregney with the foul?
And if it is, that might be number 3 on her. We'll see.
That's the first.
Oh, it's only her first? Wait, it says number 30.
Oh, that's on
Quackenbush then.
Quackenbush. Well, they give her a gift.
Yeah. Thanks to the
Stovey
River.
with her first set of free throws.
Thanks to the Riverbank bringing you tonight's action. Of course, Katie Helseth taking care of things on the south side here in with Westby, and you'll find the Riverbank in Coon Valley.
Stovey's first shot from the free throw line is good. That puts the score at 37-34. Still in favor of Viroqua. Stovey good for both. They pull within 2, 37-35. Inbounds pass to Scrady. Scrady down to Dregney, who tries to shoot that ball. Gets blocked by Stovey, but and then goes to Olsen, but then the possession arrow is in favor of Viroqua. They get that ball back. Important possession here for Viroqua.
You mentioned it, though, Tom. Of course,
Quackenbush.
it's the Stovey show.
Yeah.
You know.
Quackenbush comes out. It's going to be an over in the back. Oh, no, they're going to figure it's tipped by North Crawford. Zoe pulls up the dribble. Deal penetrates down the center, passes it over to Scrady. Scrady's back out to Clark, who goes down the right side. They're going to draw another foul on Elizabeth Stovey with the block.
There was a split second there, Tom, that I think it was Quackenbush down low on that far side. But I tell you what, the collapse of that defense was pretty quick, too. Might have another foul underneath here. We'll see.
They're going to call a foul on the inbounds play.
Huh.
That's interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I don't think so. Well, Scenic Bluffs Community Healthcare, located corporate office in Cashton. You'll find them in Norwalk and Viroqua as well, bringing you tonight's ball game.
Quackenbush puts it over to Deal. Deal to Scrady. Then Scrady back to Dragney, who actually gives it back. And, Whitney Scrady, like you said, Ken, on that left-hand dribble, kind of nice shot on the left-hand side.
There's a particular spot.
It takes Viroqua up by 4 in a Kickapoo River battle here between North Crawford and Viroqua. Bransky with the ball on the right, over on the right corner. Swings it left. Stovey over here on the left wing. She tries to penetrate the ball. The hand check foul is going to be called on Dragney.
Yeah, you could kind of see that coming.
That is Haley's second foul. So we're almost in the bonus for Viroqua, and North Crawford's headed there as well. 6 minutes, 58 seconds left. Viroqua up by 4, 39-35. So Ambrosi tries to pump that ball down into O'Brien, who can't get her hands on it, dribbles it out of bounds, and it's going to be inbounded by Viroqua. North Crawford still in a full court defensive set. Centered pass to Clark. Scrady brings the ball over here on the right wing, takes it over to Quackenbush, who dribbles right. Passes left to Deal. Deal with a nice little runner shot. Somehow got that ball around the North Crawford defenders. Nice job on her part. So Hubach allows the switch to happen. Air ball by Ambrosi. And must have gotten tipped by Viroqua, out of bounds on Viroqua. So Stovey's going to pass this ball out of bounds on the baseline. Right into O'Brien. O'Brien up with the shot. So Quackenbush in a nice position to get that rebound. They're going to do it all over again down here on the baseline.
I wonder if that was a foul on, they're going to call it on Chamberlain, okay. Anna Chamberlain.
Oh, okay.
Bransky was right there, too.
Quackenbush with the inbound to Deal. Deal bringing it up the center of the court, surveys the court, gets it over the timeline, over to Scrady on the right hash. Nice pass into Clark on the post, but O'Brien kind of caves in on her. They're going to call it on the floor, not in the. Well, okay, that's going to put him into the bonus. So Clark to shoot the 1-and-1.
6:04 to go in the ball game, as you can see.
So she hits the critical first free throw at both. That was another one of Viroqua's Achilles' heels last year. They just couldn't get some of those bonus shots to fall. So got to make your free throws, got to make them pay. Yep. My old coach used to say. Rachel Deal with tough defense on the point to Bransky. Bransky over here to Chamberlain. Chamberlain into Stovey.
Well, she just muscled her way in on that one.
Yeah. Thought it looked maybe a little like a travel, but, you know, I mean,
deal with
what do
her.
I know?
It was deal with her second foul. Both teams now in that bonus here, Tom.
Yeah, they're going to definitely want Stovey in the bonus. She's a good free throw shooter from what I've seen in the past. So Viroqua still up by 4 here. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left. Scrady swings, kind of dribbles the ball over the right, swings it right. She tries to get that same shot up, almost forced that one a little bit more than the last one. Nice shot off the dribble. Deal giving up position to Olsen. Clark picking that pass off. She ends up kind of going down out of control somewhat and loses the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, she was hoping for that blocking call, but officials not going to let that be the case.
Stovey's got the ball just over the half-court line, waiting to set the offense up. She drives the center of the lane right into the hands of Zoe Clark. They call it a jump ball, which is going to be in favor, pointing to the North Crawford side. Stovey again with the inbounds pass on the baseline. North Crawford moving around. She brings it out here to Olsen. Olsen looks back to her left to Stovey. Dregney is guarding Stovey right now. Quackenbush kind of gives up position. Who was that down there? Olsen shoot it. Air ball on the part of Ambrosi. Got a timeout for Viroqua. It's going to be a half. Is that full?
Full timeout they're going to go. Yep. So we'll take that break because we need it too.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service for all of your outdoor power products. 800 North Main. Give them a call at 637-7495. From chainsaws, garden tillers, lawnmowers, zero turn, and much more. You'll find all these items at Effinger's Equipment Sales and Service, and they service what they sell.
That's full service. Pull in there, Michelle. Oh, yeah, okay.
Fill her up?
With the good stuff.
You got it.
Oh, and can you check the oil too, please?
Sure. That car has no oil.
Yeah, it's quite quite the interesting ball game here.
I swear this is a late season game. These two teams don't love each other very much.
Well, they're just playing full out.
Yeah, it's
quick basketball.
It's a pretty helter-skelter game. I think composure's going to win in the end. One of these teams has to gather themselves a little bit. Clark to inbound here on this near sideline. O'Brien's guarding her. She's going to put it into Hubac.
Stay with Viroqua.
Stovey's out here. How many she got on her? 3?
She is. I think she has 3 fouls. Yeah.
Quackenbush inbounds it to Hubac. Over to Dregney on the left side. Quickly down into the right wing. Rachel Deal with a quick 3.
Oh.
Ends up going up and over, out of bounds. Going to come back to North Crawford. Haley Dregney's coming out. Whitney Scrady's coming in for Viroqua. And Rachel's got to keep position here, trying to make her go left. I think that's been a good theory on the part of Viroqua. Scrady being a little more patient on defense, gets her hands in there, cause some disruption. Over to Bransky. Bransky brings it right. She dribbles left in the middle of the lane. Nice shot off the hands of Viroqua. I don't think Ambrosi realized that was off Viroqua and kind of saved it and hits the back of the backboard out of bounds.
There are a lot of good reasons to shop the Westby Cooperative Creamery Cheese Store in Westby. Try the all-new sour cream pouch filled with fresh, all-natural sour cream that makes serving a whole lot easier. Just squeeze to put the finishing touches on any meal with no mess. Squeeze on tacos, chili, baked potatoes, you name it. Store it in your fridge for any time or bring it along on camping trips and picnics. Squeezable sour cream pouches are convenient farm-to-table country goodness from Westby Co-op Creamery.
American Family Insurance. For all your protection under one roof, it's the Miranda Wright Agency, Westby and Viroqua, providing you with a wide range of reliable insurance protection for you and your loved ones. Hard-working farm insurance coverage as well from your American Family Miranda Wright Agency. Stop in today and see why they are the family that you choose. Sweet Valley Artisan and Valley Fudge and Candy. Sweet Valley Artisan invites you to stop in. Browse the 9,000 square feet of Artisan Mall located right in the heart of Coon Valley. And when you're done there, in the back of the mall, Valley Fudge and Candy, where old-fashioned quality meets today's fresh new flavors. Handcrafting over 75 flavors of fudge just for you.
She was wincing there. She turned her ankle, but she's not going to come out.
Okay. Scrady dribbling left all the way in, kind of sneaks by, but she is hobbling a bit, trying to fight through it.
Yeah.
Pushing through here. She is definitely in pain. Out to Bransky, back down to O'Brien. O'Brien out to Chamberlain, who's going to try to get back to her favorite spot. That ball's up by Ambrosi.
Now we're going to get an injury timeout here, so make that change.
So Viroqua gets possession, gets Scrady out. Looks like it's either an ankle or a knee.
Located on Highway 27, Cashton Farm Supply. Organic poultry, organic eggs, and more from your organic specialist, Cashton Farm Supply. When it comes to organic farming requirements, stop in and talk to the specialist, Ernie Peterson and his crew, Highway 27. Call 608-654-5123 today.
On that shot,
but she really came down hard underneath the basket.
Clark's in. Quackenbush comes in for Scrady. Comes back out to Quackenbush. Quackenbush brings the ball down. She's going to dribble it all the way down to the lower block on the left. Scrady with the three-point shot. Hubach. Hubach's going to get called for the travel. Viroqua still up by 4. Both teams in the bonus. Moransky brings the ball up, pushes it over to Olsen. She gets trying to push it back across to Stovey. Dregney very nicely jumps in, and Ambrosi pushes that ball out of bounds. Quackenbush going to inbound the ball on the near sideline here. Clark makes a cut. Back to Dregney. Dregney dribbles right, kind of pumps that ball down in. Nice pass attempt. Clark's got to get that one. She ends up pushing it out of bounds. And Dregney's trying to save it, and Bransky picks it up. Bransky drives left, shoots left, and ends up getting the ball back somehow. It's going to be 5.
Yep.
So Hubach's going to fall out of this game here with 2:39 left.
Tough break there. She was going up for the block, and then all of a sudden it was all arms.
Yeah. Alana Christensen's going to come in.
Lynn's Home Center, downtown Cashton. Stop in for all of your HVAC and appliance needs from your local hardware store in Cashton. You'll find a reliable Reliance water heaters, Comfort Maker HVAC system, along with a top-rated Whirlpool, Amana, and Maytag appliances. Remember, if they don't have it, you don't need it. 801 Main Street, downtown Cashton.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
So I can put my energy into waking up the neighborhood.
So I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives. Power to your community, for your community. So your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
Like my passion.
Who powers you? Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source of power and information. Visit touchstoneenergy.com to find your local co-op.
Come in on this one.
Yeah.
Alana has those quick hands. She's definitely a defensive emphasis player as a freshman. Very quick. So Chamberlain going to shoot the bonus here, or was she in the? Was she in the? She must
have
get
been
2.
Active shooting, yeah. Yeah, that's right. She was going up for the bucket.
So Allie Chamberlain with her second out of 2 free throws here. Did not get the first. Viroqua was still clinging on to a 4-point lead. Chamberlain's good for the second. It's going to put North Crawford within 3. Viroqua critically needs to get a basket here.
Right. They bring O'Brien in and take Chamberlain out now, Tom.
Inbound to Clark. O'Brien's. Yeah, I thought that's gonna put Clark on the line, who probably is the best free throw shooter we've got so far on the team. She's gonna need to get him in the clutch here. Quackenbush and Ambrosi fight for the rebound, but Stovey ends up kind of stealing it away from both of them. Bransky pumps the ball down into O'Brien, who passes it across court. Quackenbush steals the ball. Deals, pumps it over to, she pushes that ball to Clark.
Nice
into
play.
Christensen gathered the ball, very nice. And she ends up getting a nice little easy shot there right under the basket for 2.
Full timeout, North Crawford this time around. 44-39. We'll be back in a moment.
The Bank of Cashton hopes that you're enjoying today's special presentation. Be sure to call Scott Wall, 654-5121, for all of your banking and investment needs. Now located at 724 Front Street. A new modern bank, yet the same know your neighbor attitude. The Bank of Cashton. Vernon Memorial Healthcare offers a 5-star patient experience. Don't just take their word for it. The VMH 5-star patient experience rating is from Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. VMH has received this rating for 16 years in a row. Everyone at VMH committed to making your visit a 5-star patient experience.
All right, there we got the second horn. So Viroqua 44, North Crawford 39 with 2 minutes 4 seconds left. Ken, this is going to be quite a finish.
Going to come down to the buzzer.
Fouls are tied at 8 apiece. Both teams trying to get in the double bonus. Free throws may determine it. Olsen to bring the ball in. Bransky is going to bring it up. Rachel definitely guarding the right-hand dribble here as she brings the ball up. Dribbles it all the way in. Ambrosi shoots. Ball all the way in the cylinder, comes back out. And kind of a fight for the rebound. It's getting pumped up here to Dregney. Dregney's going to go up and misses it. Just can't finish that shot. Olsen gets the rebound. Bransky dribbles to her right, brings it back to the center, over to half-court line. Over to Stovey here on the left wing. Stovey trying to get right. She pushes it to Olsen on the right wing, back down into Stovey. And Stovey is going to get a foul called by Rachel Deal, who's fighting for the jump ball on that.
That's a tough call, Tom, because it looked like she had both hands on that ball, and unfortunately it's going to go against her.
Yeah. Stovey has been a strong free throw shooter so far, shooting one on the bonus. Needs to get that one in. Gets that one down. So she will get another free throw attempt. Try to bring it to within 3. 1 minute, 25 seconds left. Comes out the front of the rim. Stovey ends up getting her own rebound. Pushes it back to Olsen, who shoots a 3. Not successful. Good hustle on the part of Deal to get the rebound. Bransky's going to end up.
Oh, we got a timeout.
Oh, we got a timeout part of Teresina, or
yes,
or no, on North Crawford.
Oh, was it? I thought it was okay. Well, we had the ball though. Okay. Well, we'll take a timeout ourselves.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure who.
Interesting on that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Vernon Manor Healthcare Center, located just outside of Viroqua, a county-owned long-term care and rehabilitation facility. Be sure to call Amanda Huff or any of her crew at 637-5400 and find out why you are treated like family at Vernon Manor Healthcare Center.
Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design. Be sure to stop in and see Kevin Kirking or Courtney Kuzi for all your new building or renovation plans. It's your one stop to get everything you need when it comes to home, agricultural, or remodeling projects. Call 654-7871, Cashton Building Supply and CBS Design.
All right, here we come back, Ken.
Well, it's like you said, it's going to come down to the wire. 1:13 to go here in the ball game, and the Blackhawks with the ball.
So Christensen's going to bring it up center of court. Gives it over to Deal. Deal on the right wing. Surveys the court. Gives it back to Clark. Coach Cena kind of making them come back out on him and foul.
Yep.
Over to Dregney. Dregney brings it back to Zoe Clark. Oh. She ends up getting the ball stolen by Stovey. So Coach Cena's plan kind of backfires. Good strategy, but just Stovey ends up sneaking the ball away from Clark and getting a fast break, but Zoe almost had to follow there.
Yeah. The other part, though, credit Stovey for a heck of a steal. That was pretty tough. You don't usually get the ball away from Clark.
Right. She's good for 2. So it brings North Crawford within 2. Zoe Clark over to Dregney. Dregney dribbling the ball up. Surprised they didn't get a reach foul there. Rachel Deal's going to go to the line. So a critical bonus shot for them.
Yeah, Bransky all over her.
North Crawford's going to be in the double bonus from here on out. So Deal's free throw shot ends up falling over the rim. Rebound to North Crawford. We're gonna have another timeout here. So a hard-fought battle by both teams, and just hopefully Viroqua doesn't fall a little short here.
Right. Well, it looks like it's going to be a full timeout. We'll do the same.
Stop in at the VFW in Viroqua for great nightly specials. The VFW has an excellent menu, from tacos, sandwiches, pizza, and of course the delicious Friday night fish fry that comes with a soup and salad bar. Let them take care of supper for you. It's the VFW of Viroqua.
Main Street Designs. If you're in need for a cut, color, or highlight, be sure to contact Leah Kroom. Main Street Designs may be just what you're looking for. Conveniently located in the heart of Westby, 116 South Main Street. Give Leah a call today, 634-3201, and set up your appointment.
Here we come back to Viroqua. Thanks for joining us for this Western Wisconsin Video Productions basketball game of the Viroqua Blackhawks versus the North Crawford Trojans. Been a hard-fought battle on both parts, both teams. Trying to get away with a win here are the Viroqua Blackhawks. Up by 2. North Crawford with an inbound play to Bransky. Bransky over to Olson, who puts it up. Doesn't get it in. Deal ends up getting the rebound, and Olson quickly fouls her with 22.3 seconds left.
Yeah, they wasted no time in getting that foul called.
Yeah, good coaching on the part of Jackie Pettit of North Crawford. The girls are prepared on this. Deal needs to sink these free throws. At least needs to get one.
Yep. Force them to hit a 3. Nice, nice rebound.
Dregney had it. O'Brien. Well, smart foul on the part of Alana or Elena Christensen there.
Yeah.
Just didn't let her get the shot off anyway.
Yeah.
Could be heading to overtime.
We very well could be. 15 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 44-42.
Olsen to shoot the double bonus. Up and in for the first. Puts North Crawford within 1. Wow, wasn't ready for this much intense basketball. It's supposed to be the beginning of the year. Almost like playoff basketball.
Well, Dregney in a good spot.
Bransky down, fouls Dregney, and Viroqua needs to get these to fall. Dregney normally a pretty good free throw shooter, but a little nervous, I think, in a high pressure situation. Rachel Deal very courageously gets that rebound between those three.
Yeah, that was tough.
We need to get one to fall. We need a 10-second runoff, Ken. So I think we're on the 7th consecutively missed free throw here. We need to get one to fall.
Oh, big save.
So Elena Christensen ends up hustling. That was a good hustle play. And it's almost got to be a
Christensen to shoot, but I tell you what, Deal got her hands on the ball right here underneath us, just enough, and then Christensen came up to grab the ball, and then she gets fouled.
Elena just really very improved basketball on her part. She's really handled herself well in this game.
Yeah. I think they're going to check and see who that foul was on. Now they're good. All right.
Well, Bransky fouled out on that.
Yep. Oh, man.
There's a lid on it, no doubt. I think we know what they're going to be doing in practice.
Just a little, you're right. Yep. Oh, didn't hit the rim. That's the tough one there, because if it hits the rim, now the clock would be running. We got a chance here. Short.
0.4 seconds left.
Wow.
They can still follow, but that's about it.
Yeah.
As long as we can just inbound the pass, we're good.
Oh, no. Oh, they said that was it.
Well,
okay.
There you have it. What a finish. Great game here in Viroqua. Viroqua Blackhawks 44. North Crawford Trojans 43 fall 1 point short. Made a heck of a run at the end of that game.
They really did. That was quite the game.
Free throws definitely something Viroqua's got to work on.
Well, we certainly hope that you enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Viroqua Blackhawk Varsity girls basketball action. They come away with that 1 point win, as Tom mentioned, and well, next week we'll be back here. Tom will be here on Tuesday and Thursday of next week for a boys game and a girls game, I believe, Tom. Is it?
They wouldn't play on Thanksgiving.
No, next week.
Oh.
Next week. Tuesday and Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I keep thinking that's next week. Yeah.
We get Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah, they're not going to play on Thanksgiving.
No. But next week.
You bet. We'll be here.
We're going to keep you busy that way. I'll be somewhere. I think I've got some wrestling going on and some basketball. And, boy, I tell you what, the winter season is upon us in full stride.
Underway.
No kidding.
Santa will be flying over before we know it.
Yes. Well, you have a great Thanksgiving, Tom.
You too. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you much. And all of you, we wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Stay warm, stay cool, have a great time, enjoy the family. We'll see you next week. So long for now.